Hi guys, with another welcome point which is in the national new education policy is that recommendation the colleges in the country made autonomous to improve their quality. Yeah, if this is going to happen, then colleges like Jamnalal, Bajaj, FMS are going to be the main beneficial of this program because they are seriously want autonomy, and all the government, all the management department colleges, right from IITs to Bajaj to FMS, all of them will be benefited by this thing. All the university department. Yeah. So the moment they are privatized, they are autonomous, they can take their own calls. The policy says that this will lead to the faculty being more motivated to innovate, while the institute will also be able to start and run novel and cutting-edge programs, develop the innovative curricula, govern more locally than by the government. That's the main point, which is a very, very welcome news. So before I go into the further this, please tell me whether it's a good news or a bad news. How you feel about this? Please pause the video and try to think about this. This will not happen immediately. They're looking at a 10 years time frame in which the colleges will be made autonomous. Obviously, maybe the top colleges will be made autonomous immediately, and then gradually the other colleges will come. Yeah, so obviously it's a good news because Bajaj, Jamnalal Bajaj have an intake of only 120, which is among the lowest in the country. Bajaj can easily make the intake as 240 or maybe 300 and still able to provide the job for everyone. Yeah, same way FMS can also increase the intake. They can start the new courses, so they can go up to the level or even beyond the level of IIMs. Not obviously the main IIMs, but at least new IIMs, and they can be at par with at least Indore, Lucknow, all these colleges if they are made autonomous. So governance and leadership of the higher education institute are at current level are deeply influenced and controlled by the external bodies and individuals. Often these influences have vested political and commercial interests. So the government understand that yes, colleges are controlled by political parties with the political interest. I can give many examples यार. नेताजी बैठे हैं नागपुर में, उनका कॉलेज बॉम्बे में है. Netaji is in UP and you have a college in Delhi. So a lot of colleges are there. So which are influencing the or have a commercial interest. So autonomy will be good. So now this is where the problem start. See, the problem is all the colleges which are owned by politicians, all the private colleges which are owned by politicians and other commercial people, they're already exploiting things. The intake have already reached 500 to 800. With 800, 1000 का intake, job कहाँ से लाके देगा वो? Yeah. So every coin have a good side and a bad side. The good side is yes, all the government-based colleges need autonomy. They can play on their own rules. Live example being JBIMS. JBIMS there is no GDPI. So the moment you automate them, there will be interviews as well. Yeah. But on the flip side, if you give them autonomy, this is going to happen. MBA in CSR, I have already made a video on that, where marketing, HR, finance courses are in CSR, MBA in sports, MBA in hospital, which have no scope in the future. Yeah, healthcare, obviously, I agree that there is a scope because of the coronavirus thing, and healthcare is the sunrise sector. But marketing in healthcare, HR in healthcare, finance in healthcare, marketing in sports, HR in sports, finance in sports. So all these kind of mashups are going to decrease the value. So all these colleges, what they have done, they've already created the program for finance, marketing, operation. Now because they can increase the size, number of seats, they're starting these faltu courses. Yeah, so that the number of seats they can increase to 600, 700, 800. यार 800 बच्चा लेगा, जॉब कहाँ से लाके देगा? ठीक है, so that's already happening. Yeah, if you more promote them, if you more talk about autonomy, this will be the bad side of the autonomy. Yeah, and of course JB and FMS will also hike their fees because they're autonomous. They can hike their fees. Easy solution can be what is happening in the CET as of today. CET colleges, most of the colleges are autonomous. Most of the colleges have got academic autonomy. Yeah, they specified that they are getting an academic autonomy. They're not getting the admission autonomy. Admission is all controlled and centralized. Academically, you can do what you want to do. So all these nonsense things cannot start. If the college have a academic excellence? Yes. See, university have, the government have a very novel idea that we will all innovate, we will give autonomy to colleges, professor can think out of the box, they can change the curriculum as per their demand. Yeah, but नेताजी जिसका कॉलेज है उसको फैकल्टी से मतलब नहीं है, उसको एक ही चीज से मतलब है कि हाउ मच इनकम आई एम गोइंग टू गेट फ्रॉम दैट कॉलेज. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दिस इज समथिंग दैट शुड बी कंट्रोल्ड. Academic excellence, academic obviously autonomy is required, is a must, and already happening. Like Bajaj is already autonomous academically. Yeah, admission wise autonomy अगर दे दिया तो this is where the problem is. Problem is with these colleges. Yeah, so how you feel about this? Please do post. Yeah, but yeah, overall if I remove the negative side, यार अभी जो ये कॉलेज जाना चाहता है उसको हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते. फाइन, जिसको जाना जाओ भाई, तुम्हारी मर्जी है. बट लुकिंग एट द गुड साइड, बजाज, IITs, FMS, obviously they need to be more autonomous than today. All the best.